justice that can't even be put into words.
I don't care, but that's nice of you to say.
Okay.
It will be as you wish.
Almost one.
None will be punished for you. Instead, you will entertain court as they do. Drop your spell, and I will allow you this one transgression to go unacted upon. And perhaps I will let you go if you perform.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Or I was gonna say, like, so your original thought can still be salvaged.
Perhaps.
We can entertain, and you will let us leave.
I want both of you guys to give me a wits and occult.
I think my wits is good, because my occult is 1.
Chance die coming right up. Oh, I got it.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet. It's got to happen every now and then.
Did you roll, Ray?
I'm just making sure my occult is 1. Yeah. Okay. So 5 and 1 success.
Okay. So both of you, from what you recall of creatures of this type, and fate in general, deals and oaths and like agreements are a very important part of what they do. You may be able to negotiate here if you are to like get an actual admission to something instead of just I might let you go if you do well.
Gotcha.
If you push harder.
All right.
It might be risky, but
Yep. It's all right. If it all goes south, there's always try again. So yes, your original thought was have these naive mages entertain you and then send them on their way.
something to that effect.
Well, that is why we came here. We came here to get out of our past predicament, knowing our next one could be precarious, but necessary. We were willing to negotiate, bargain, trade, whatever, with whoever to get home. I would like to strike a deal then that if we perform some task of your liking, that we are granted passage out and even shown how to leave.
You seek a guarantee of freedom.
If that is what you want to call it, yes. A guarantee would be even better.
This is something I could give you, I suppose. Although, upping the stakes, as I believe you humans call it, the punishment need to be more.
Well, if we are in negotiation of risk reward, let's go higher. every human you've kidnapped.
She looks at you and says, "You are a bold one."
I am. I didn't make it to your realm and many others without.
I don't know if I'm willing to give that much, because I do not believe you have that much to take. Give me another manipulation and persuasion. No penalty this time.
Alright, I'll spend willpower.
Okay.
Manipulation, god damn it. And persuasion again?
Yep.
Okay, 5 plus 3. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 2 10s. 5. So that's a critical. And I'll miracle to make it 6.
6 successes.
Yep.
Okay.
So I get my willpower back.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you do.
Now, does that refund and give one, or just refund?
It just gives.
Okay.
Yeah. Just. I mean, you get a mirror. Willpower.
Okay. Yep.
That's how it's phrased.
All right. And then I'm ticking off a miracle. Done. Hooray!
Right. So she regards you and says,
Surely you can come up with something.
"I will propose a challenge to you. Should you succeed, the 3 of them," she indicates the cooks back there, "and the little darkling that you are, that you
We're so fond of.
Have met?
carried it. Yes, the little darkling that you are friends with will be free. And you will be free to go."
That is extremely generous of you, I'm sure.
Actually, rephrase that. These 3 and the darkling are yours, and you will be free to go.
Okay. That is extremely generous of you, I'm very sure. But I have one question before I make this agreement.
I have not finished.
All right.
Should you fail, then then the 2 of you will reside within my garden for all eternity, and you will serve with unswerving loyalty.
All right, Amadine, this is a 2-part decision here. And now, like when we've been in situations where I can just do a retry, and like that's where I'm at this point. Like it's like if we say no to this deal, I'm gonna go back in time before she showed up.
I don't want to meta talk too much, I guess,
All right.
because we don't have telepathy or anything.
Yep, but that's all I'm saying. As far as meta. But I just look over at you, and then I'm like, I give a shrug, and it's like it's one or the other. It's like we say yep, or I'm flopping time. And those are always my options.
What will it be, child Atlantis? Are you really the hero that you profess yourself to be?
Oh yeah, and then so may I propose my question?
You may.
Do you have any human children? Not you personally. Have you kidnapped them?
Considers the question. The younger ones.
Yes.
I have no for them.
You cut out, no need?
I have no for them. They are unuseful.
Alright.
Good. All right, so meta for a second. This is a pretty good deal.
Yep.
Um,
The kids, like, that's what I was gonna say. If you've got kids, I'm taking them too, or deal off. But
yep. We literally have no more to bargain than what she's already.
nope. But yeah, so then what will we do if we go back in time? I mean, we know this is coming, so we just try and haul ass, but then we don't have Joey.
I only have two hesitations about agreeing to this.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's quite legal to discuss, but
Is this in character speak?
We could. What do you think, Amadine? I think it's our best chance.
yeah. Do pray tell, what might the challenge be?
Are we are we privy to any details?
You will prepare a feast. One which will be judged if it is. Hold on. Let me start over there.
Okay.
You will prepare a feast unlike any other. Create something that the court could not possibly imagine.
You realize neither of us are experienced chefs.
And therein lies the challenge.
Oh, I know. I'm saying this with, like, trying to hold back the biggest grin. Like, I don't care if it was build you the Eiffel Tower. I could do that.
What was that?
Like, yeah, my character is just trying to hold back a grin because it doesn't matter what mundane task it is. I can do it. I can do whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, I'm trying to, like, play it off like this is really hard when I don't think it is at all. But I'm
That
sure.
is the task.
Yep. And these were all experienced chefs you put to this task earlier?
They were made to be experienced.
How much time do we have?
You will have.
Say ample.
She kind of considers and says, "Until the bell tolls."
Oh.
Until the bell tolls thrice.
Huh. So we'll only be able to determine increments after the second bell tolls. We'll hear it. That was one. Okay, shit.
Oh boy.
I mean, without sitting here and asking for every detail, I believe the answer is yes.
Oh man.
You're dead.
How familiar are you with time magic?
I know what you are.
You know what I can do?
She doesn't just stares at you.
With a slight effort, I could make it as if we never stepped foot in your domain. It is my decision that we are proceeding like this. I will go along until I feel something is rigged in our failure. This will be as fair as the word can be.
Indeed, by the word it will be bound. You get the feeling that the word that she used is not the word that you meant.
Yeah, shit.
It had more weight to it.
Okay.
He said it.
Okay.
Do you agree to these terms?
I nod and then wait for Amadine.
Also nods.
Then release your spell, and the challenge will commence.
Sam will walk back to his chair.
Same. Also, you will instruct the Raven that no one's being punished here. The decision is null and void.
The deal is done. Release your spell.
I do.
As you release your spell, the court flickers back into existence. In that same instant, the lady made of thorns and flowers crumbles into dust where she stands. And the vines surrounding the building. Actually, she crumbles into like 100 of little individual rose petals.
Cool. I mean, both cool.
Yeah. Without missing a beat, the raven masked courtier kind of looks to you and says, "Well, it seems that a new development has occurred."
I smile.
To finish out the feast. Our judges have volunteered to take up a challenge. The challenge of preparing a feast for the court. A feast with very high stakes.
That's awesome.
This should be very interesting.
It shall.
Perfect.
The man kind of stands up and says, "I'll show you to the kitchen. As
please.
agreed upon, you have until the bell tolls thrice to prepare your feast."
I'm assuming it's 3 hours. That's usually what cooking shows give you.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he sort of like beckons you and indicates. Well, no, he just like indicates the door and says, "Go down the stairs." The door that the cooks came.
Being a complete novice and never seeing the facilities, are we getting any assistance, or could we ask these esteemed chefs for help?
Terms have been agreed upon.
All right. I go.
That means no. Fuck you.
I know.
By the way. All right, you guys leave the court hall.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, all the. You know what? Why don't you guys give me a wits and composure roll, both of you.
3 successes for some
Two
reason.
successes.
Okay. The whole like vibe of the court feels weird to you now.
Oh.
Like weirder than it did before. Weirder than it did before. It's like they're just way too in sync with each other, and like
Yeah.
they just knew everything about this deal like immediately after coming back from being like not in time, and like they all just sort of like move in a way that it's very like homogenous.
Cool. I have a cool theory, or I have a theory about that. I have to pee really quick. Be right back.
Yep. We're all just dolls in her dollhouse. Puppets. Maybe they even are her. I don't know. Man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you sure made a deal.
Yeah.
Got a
Sure
pretty
did.
good deal with that 6 success persuasion roll. That was good.
Yeah. It's like us and 4 other lives. I mean,
Yep.
What we were going to have to put up on that deal, I don't think was ever going to.
No.
We just got a greater reward out of it. Like, yeah. The trouble is, the court is puppets to her. You know?
All right.
Something like that.
So, yeah, I think, like, obviously they're hive mind, but the only thing is, like, I think she needs them all. Otherwise, why would she even give a shit that I poofed them, that they were being held? Like, I think it's like a cumulative power. So if they're not here, she's weaker. Like,
Maybe. Not by much, perhaps.
no. But I mean, otherwise, why did she even give a shit? You know? It's like, oh, you threw away my pinky toe nail. I don't care.
Right.
It like had to be at least her left foot.
Right.
You definitely. I mean, it was enough that she manifested in a more tangible way to
Yeah,
confront you.
exactly. So I mean, that's all I mean. It's like it seems like she is all of them, but at the same time, they're somewhat separate entities because they were gone and she cared.
Right.
Yeah. Not a bad conclusion. I can't confirm or deny it, but
Right.
all right. So you leave the Great Hall and you find yourself at like this very wide spiral staircase leading downwards. Heading down, you come out into a quite large kitchen.
And yeah, I'll have to get going soon.
Yep. This is where we'll go off.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
So it's a big old like medieval style kitchen, and there is just so many ingredients, and just like anything you can possibly imagine and more.
Nice.
Um,
This'll be easy.
These are the tools that you have at your
Oh
disposal.
boy. All right.
Yeah. Man, they didn't say we couldn't use magic. They didn't say anything about...
Definitely baking some magic into this. Fucking hell.
Oh my god. So,
And your
We're
task
gonna-
is to make something that is
The court cannot even imagine.
yeah.
unimaginable feast.
Yeah. No. Oh my god. Okay, so, because you did this, Ben, you have now you have to go watch an anime called Food Wars.
Is this a thing from?
Like, oh god, is this fighting?
Is
Udon?
this an anime plot that I
No,
did?
not. Well, yeah, but no, not this exact thing. But it's just it's an anime plot that runs through stuff.
I mean, cooking shows are popular.
Yeah.
Yep, but there's an anime that does this, and it's like it would be on this level of okay,
Next
you
level of like
you
Mortal Kombat food.
yep, you present us with with something new that we've never seen, or you're expelled and you come work for us as a slave in my restaurant for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's like it's
that-
the level of stakes that are the same.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yep.
Right.
Yep. I like how you Qui-Goned it and got extra lives on our side of the bargain.
and what?
I like how you Qui-Goned it, and like, in addition for my life as well, also the boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was mostly due to the really good persuasion roll that you got.
yeah. No, I was really pulling for something, because I'm like, no, we can't just have it be us. We've made a deal with him, and now I feel bad about these cooks being left to be fucking on the chopping block again.
You are obviously more useful as slaves, willing
Yeah.
slaves especially,
Yep.
which you're not. I mean, like you might still be able to weasel out of this deal if it goes wrong. You're not sure with fate magic, but
Yep.
you
I mean,
feel like
I'll push that button if I have to, but
yeah, that's probably not a button you want to have to push.
no, it really isn't. I will all day time whammy these fuckers because they can't stop me. But if I get into a fate battle,
That deal has been made now, so
and see, that's where I'd be like talking to Amadine, I could break this deal. I could try. But I can't be as strong with my magic as I am with my time. Or in my fate than I am with my time.
Ugh. Perish the thought of being beholden to two supernatural superpowers.
Right. It's
God, if that fate lady fucks up our cooking just to make us pissed off here, I'm gonna be mad.
oh, what if Fate Lady fucks up our feast? Like makes all the bad stuff that could happen.
I don't even know why I mentioned it, because now it's an idea.
Well,
it's always an idea.
Yep, it's
Don't
always an
worry.
idea. No, yep, it's always there.
Yeah.
I do like that. Like, oh man, is it gonna manifest? Oh boy, we can plan as much as we want, and then we'll see.
Duel of fates.
Literally.
I know that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed talking with the Thorn Lady.
Yeah,
Sure.
that is. They're very interesting.
And the whole judging stuff was great.
Well, now you'll get to be on the other side of it.
Yep.
And I have a whole list of crazy shit that you, in addition to any normal or magical crap that you think up that you
Cool.
can mess with to make something just so bizarre.
Yep. I mean, well, what I want is a chocolate lava cake with actual lava in it.
What was that?
I want a chocolate lava cake with actual lava in it.
Oh yeah, I mean like that's a good starting point. Sure, yeah. But that's pretty basic, right? Like that's just a volcano.
Right.
Yep.
But I mean, it's chocolate lava.
Yeah. hmm
So it's like
You gotta
lava.
think louder, man.
What?
I mean, like, we could go two routes with this. We have to go super freaking ridiculous,
Yep.
or pancakes.
Okay.
Just like the most just unimaginable to the other degree.
Like, did you imagine that we were gonna come out here? No, I don't think we
And
did.
and do a goddamn pancake breakfast. fucking stacks of fucking jacks. Flapjacks, just that's it. We're just serving plates of fucking pancakes all day.
All right. Well, anyways.
Well, yeah, you'll have time to think about what your strategy could be for next time.
No, we're gonna cast so much magic. Like every time that you cut into this thing, fireworks are gonna go off, and you're from the Matrix. You're gonna have an orgasm when you bite into it.
Goodness.
It's just gonna
How hard is it for you to cast Time Stop?
not.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep that in mind.
Yep. Also, I can do a thing where it's not just time stop, it's like a lower version where we just extend time for a ridiculous amount. It's like, oh, we only have 3 hours? Well, let's turn that into 3 days.
Yep. Well, I'm worried that somehow the fate of the bell tolling will keep track of our real time.
Yeah, I've kind of thought about that too. I'm like, okay, I can still fuck with time, but that the fate bell might be tied to this deal, so it just goes off regardless.
We'll find out next time
Yep.
on Food Wars.
Yep. Sweet.
Mage Slavery Edition.
For yeah.
On
Yep.
Food
For
Wars
beats.
Mage Slave Edition.
For beats, we're gonna do 5 beats, 1 arcane beat, and then Amadine, I'm gonna give you 1 extra beat because of the tremendous effort and success at your fake food eating. The fact that you got away with that was both miraculous and ridiculous. Yes.
God damn it.
Hooray.
Nice. That is. Yeah, you fooled the entire
Yep.
room of her.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you this right now. So there is a little bit of a side effect that happened because of that. As you guys get down here and you start to figure things out, you notice that one of the lighters, the Zippo lighter that you have in your bag of tricks
Yeah.
is smoking.
Oh.
It's a little smoke drifting out from like inside the case.
Oh. Well, hey there, little guy. Okay.
What do you?
Um,
How do the virtues and vices work again?
There are ways that you can regain willpower.
Oh, okay.
If you do something in accordance with your vice in a scene, then you regain 1 point of willpower. If you do something that follows through to your virtue in a scene, then you regain all spent willpower.
Okay. I'm just trying to like think if I was doing anything. Like the only thing ambitious would be trying to get every kidnapped human she's ever gotten.
That was pretty ambitious. Yeah.
A little bit. I was going
Yeah,
for it.
I'll give you a point on willpower for that.
Woohoo!
Those are something that I have too much to think about. To
No,
remember
yeah.
those, so
That's
that's up to you to bring up if you feel like you did something to get that.
no, the only way trustworthy would have worked is if I would have already made a deal with those chefs saying, we'll get you out of here, don't worry. And then it comes up to decision time if someone's getting whipped. And it's like, no, we're leaving. Because I told them we're leaving.
Yeah.
That would have been, I think, that. But
Or if you actually follow through with the
oh yeah,
especially if with this deal, if you follow through and lose and agree to it, that would definitely give you all of your willpower back.
Yep. To then plan the escape.
Yeah. if you allow yourself to lose.
Yep. All right.
Or
Awesome.
see, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good. And next time will be amazing.
Hmm.
Sam can't lose. He's got a little to go back to.
Yep.
Yep.
So I've got, I don't know, I've got 6 experience.
Ooh.
Does that seem right?
I mean, you haven't spent anything for a while.
I thought it's been a while.
Yeah.
The last thing I did was Gnosis to 6,
That was a while ago.
and or maybe Arcana to 5. Like those are the
Yeah,
last 2.
that was the last one, probably.
Yeah, and that was a while ago too, I think.
Mm.
Okay, it's just like I'm like, man, I'm already up to 5 and 6 again, because those are big boost numbers.
What was that?
5 and 6 experience are like big boost numbers. That's the amount you need to do big increases.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of like, I wouldn't say you're plateaued at that, but you are, like, you get diminishing returns for increasing your Gnosis higher than 6.
Yeah.
It still is good, but I
Not-
think increasing Arcanas is probably better
Yep.
because
like
it gives you more versatility.
I need to change out. I need to
Or,
rewrite my own
like,
history.
skills. Sometimes skills are useful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. I need to rewrite my own history
I need
and change out matter for life and make it permanent. And then just start
Or you
making.
could just learn life
But then,
and then have both.
but I don't use matter ever.
Oh, you might if you increase it more.
Right.
Yep. I mean, the reason we never really did it in the past was because it always cost mana.
Yeah.
And way back then, that was expensive.
It was. That is true.
Nowadays, could be worth other fields now.
Yep.
Now that
Yep,
we're
yep.
not in the mana draining zone.
And I guess to really be the best thing, like practical, I should take space. Because space time is really good.
Yep. Like being a little bit meta, either life and or space are on my list of things that I want to do.
Well, if you go life, I'll go space. Continuing our meta. And that'll be that.
Yeah, here, what's the heart actually good at? 1 second.
What's that?
It's matter and forces primarily. Space is probably space is a sort of tertiary importance.
Yep.
There's a lot of if
Yeah.
the Celestial Masters space is the third most important arcana.